Vitale. On this episode of Learn Your Kitchen, I'm going to show you how I make my chocolate cupcakes. They are super simple and easy to do. You should always have one cupcake recipe that's like your basic. I've showed you how to make a vanilla one. This is my chocolate one. So before we get started, of course, we need to go over the ingredients. So let's do it. You'll need some all-purpose flour, some cocoa powder, brown sugar, granulated sugar, unsalted butter at room temperature, buttermilk, an egg, some salt, baking soda, baking powder, instant espresso powder, and vanilla extract. That's it. Super simple and easy. Now, first thing you want to do is get your oven to 350. Get that ready. Second thing you want to do is take your muffin liner, your muffin pan, and just put in the little liners, just like that, so nothing sticks and comes out easy. Now, for the buttermilk, if you can't find it at your local supermarket, you can make your own. Just go to my website at www.learnyourkitchen.com and go take a look at my recipe on how to make your own buttermilk. It's not like how to make exactly buttermilk, but it's a great substitute if you can't find it. So, hey, there you go. It's simple and easy. Now, the instant espresso powder in this recipe is totally optional. I just think it makes the chocolate taste even better. But one thing that's very crucial, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions for this, so I'm going to answer it right now. For the cocoa, it has to be pure cocoa powder. It cannot be the instant or the hot chocolate packet. It cannot be that. It has to be pure cocoa. That's it. So if you want to ask the question, I've already answered it for you. So now we're going to get started. In this bowl, I'm going to add in the butter. That's really important. That's at room temperature. And the brown sugar and the granulated sugar. And using a whisk, I'm just going to cream these together. That looks great. Now to this, I'm going to add in my egg and a splash of vanilla, about a teaspoon. Now, if you don't want to use brown sugar, you can just substitute with just a whole cup of granulated sugar. I'm just using 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar because I like that sort of molassy taste it gives to the cupcake. But that's totally optional. Again, just use whatever you have on hand. Just mixing this together. Now I'm going to add my dry ingredients. I'm just going to quickly mix them together. It doesn't have to be perfect at all, because these are going to go right in. And I'm just going to start mixing them until they're just about incorporated, and then we'll add in our buttermilk. Now it looks great. We're going to add in our buttermilk and just mix this whole thing together until it's all combined. That looks perfect. It has a few lumps in there, but that's perfectly fine because a good cupcake is a little lumpy. Keeps everything really nice and moist. Just means that you haven't over mixed it, and then it'll be really tough and dry, and definitely don't want that. So, now that we have this all combined, I'm going to take my handy dandy ice cream scooper, and I'm going to divide the batter evenly until we have everything all filled up. Last one. Now I'm going to put this into the preheated oven, 350, for 18 to 20 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean with no wet batter on it. And then I'm going to let them cool completely before frosting them with some simple buttercream. My cupcakes have cooled completely, and they baked for about 20 minutes, which is perfect for these. So now I'm just going to decorate 2 of them just to show you kind of like how I do it. I just take just a regular plastic disposable piping bag, but you can also use a big Ziploc bag if you don't have one of these, and just snip off one of the corners. And now you can start at the center and work your way out, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. I just build like that. I guess I'll start from the outside in. Just build, and then what I do is I take a piece of chocolate, and taking a vegetable peeler, what you're doing is creating little chocolate curls, just like that. And once you have plenty, or it breaks, you just take it, and I just love to just pile some right up top. Not a whole lot. I just like the way that they look. Kind of makes it look a bit fancier. You can just do it right over the top if you wanted to. But chances are they'll fall all over the place like mine just did. If you have a really big piece of chocolate, obviously you're going to get bigger curls. But this is just really simple and easy. I'm not a professional decorator, but I'm a professional eater. And this is where I say, don't you wish you were here? So cute. But of course, the test is always in the taste. I can see those are really moist though. That's what I'm talking about. The moistest chocolate cupcake you'll ever eat. Wow. That's it. Now also, for the buttercream frosting, I do have a recipe on it, so if you want to check that out, go right ahead. It's super simple and easy. A basic go-to recipe everyone should know how to make. So, I hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I hope that you go to www.laurenkitchen.com, get the recipe, and make them yourself. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.